Hello everybody, this is Threezero, so welcome to your Transformers news update video on a Friday. As always, the main purpose of this video is to direct you to the relevant websites where I found things on the internet that I think you guys might be interested in. I'm going to also let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel, my other socials, and indeed everything else. Everything else being my eBay. I've got things ending from today. I'm going to be listing new things over the weekend. My eBay is toys.r.rus1. Channel members, as always, if there's something you see on there that you want, as a privilege for your channel membership, you will get first dibs. So message me on the private Discord, and of course I'll end it for you and you can have it there and then. Anyway, let's move on. In fact, with this channel I'm going to be doing, just for a bit of a joke later on, the oversized Omega Supreme Funko Pop, and hopefully I should get the Nemesis Prime figure reviewed some point over this weekend. I've got so much other stuff going on. Fingers crossed, guys, I do get it done. I know I'm getting loads of questions regarding that. Anyway, let's kick off with this. So this is following up from, I think, the beginning of the week where somebody had posted that we are perhaps getting a Earthspark Season 4. So this is coming direct from TFW 2005. What I'm going to do is just read the top two lines to you, just so I don't mess it up. And basically what it says is detective work of board member Chris McFeely, who we all know, he's fantastic. We have possible schedules of 2 new Earthspark episodes, Legacy of Hope and Hometown Heroes. So on a German website, cartoonlounge.de, it's mentioned the 2 episodes in question, and they're going to be in Germany from December the 5th, identifying them both as 50-minute specials. So it looks like they're happening. As soon as we get more information on them, I will of course be letting you know. Moving on to DNA upgrade kits, we saw the blue upgrade kit for Prima Prime earlier this week. This is the yellow one. These basically are kits that you can buy from various places, and you just keep your existing figure, you just add the additional accessories to it. So we saw the blue kit, this is the yellow kit, so you're just buying a big shield, a sword, and a couple of other additional parts which you can see there. That's what it does to your figure. As I say, you do need to own the figure originally. This is what it looks like with the kit. So as I say, it improves it in some people's eyes. I know a lot of people don't really like them, and some people really do. That is it combined with the blue kit. So just quick reminder, that's the blue kit. That is the blue and the yellow combined, which is just insane. And I must pre-warn you that if you were going to get perhaps both of the kits, it will more than likely cost you a lot more than what the actual figure did initially cost you. That's the only negative to it, because they're, of course, I suppose, specially made and not huge, massively produced. I do review them on this channel. Please check them out if you want to. But I've got to warn you, they're not cheap. Sometimes they make things look incredible. I can't argue with that fact. Okay, moving on to something that I didn't really know about. So this may be something that involves you. If it does or it doesn't, hopefully this will help you out anyway. So it looks like there's been an improvement to MPG-09 Super Ginrai's mould. Apparently there might have been some issue with the way it was all tabbing in. So what we've got here is a full thread. It's a full, I suppose, full special page, few pages on TFW 2005, and it's basically saying that the biggest changes are the small Ginrai's face mask has been corrected, the combined big heads connection has been tightened, and the smokestack tab has been shortened. So anybody who's having issues, it looks like this is what they've done to fix it. Now I don't know exactly what people who've already got the mould have already had issues with. I would imagine if they've improved the mould, you will be able to contact Takara Tomy and indeed get this corrected. So you've got photographic evidence here of everything they're on about. That is a huge connection tab, to be fair, going into there. I need to have a look at mine and see if I've got any issues with mine, but in the meantime, as I say, if you've had any of these issues, it looks like it is being corrected as we speak. Right, sticking with Takara Tomy, that is their pre-order page. They are slightly different to the rest of the world. The reason why I do this is because they often use different pictures, and indeed because sometimes Big Bad Toy Store and Demand Toys, etc. sell out. So just to let you know that you can get them from Amazon Japan and indeed Takara Tomy itself. So obviously Barricade, I've had the privilege of reviewing this figure already. Gotta confess, guys, with all these accessories, easily one of my most the most fun I've had with a Studio Series movie figure in such a long time. I've found them, if I'm being really honest, in the past, some of them to be too fiddly, some of them to be a bit over the top, but this guy, fantastic. And as I say, Nemesis Prime, looking forward to getting him reviewed very, very quick. I do have the original mould, obviously, so I'll be able to do all the comparisons that people do want to see. But if you haven't been able to order these from your normal places, as I've just said, you can get them now or pre-order them from Amazon Japan. Right, Hot Wheels collectors. Now this is again something that I didn't really want to collect, but I've just found myself collecting them all. So, new Transformers coming next year from Hot Wheels. Again, official. This is basically found on one of their websites, I think, but this is coming via TFW 2005. Tom's Model Autos has found this complete list. So what you've got here, you can see there, brand assortment, Transformers, And we've got all of them. So again, for those people who know the movie figures, Chevrolet Camaro Concept, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche 911 Carrera, that's got to be Jazz, or is it Mirage, who knows. There's also going to be Lamborghini Aventador LP, Optimus Primes, and a few others. No idea of exactly what they look like, but it looks like we're getting even more of them. Right, very quickly, this actually looks to be a real gift set. Remember the Devastator gift set that was just all the figures in a suitcase and the Optimus Primes? This is the same people, as I say, so I need to get this across that this is a shop exclusive. It isn't a major, it isn't going on major retail, it isn't on sale everywhere. It's only 200 units. So of course what it looks like is the store has paid to make this box set completely, as I say, to that. A bit like Battersea store does, you know, some own, what's the word, exclusives to their store. This looks to me to be something exactly the same. So it's from the Taobo store. These images, once again, are from TFW 2005, but this definitely looks more like a box set or a gift set, which you can see there. Proper phone, proper casing, whereas, of course, the Devastator one was just all the figures in a suitcase, which I'm sure people will still love. But just to reiterate to people, once again, it is not major retail. It is just a store, a little store exclusive. Right, this thing's insane. Threezero figures, if you've not seen them or you don't know much about them, these are officially licensed by Hasbro and Takara. This one is one of their ultimate ones. What I mean by that is this one, it's not cheap, but it's insane. It's 11.2 inches tall, 74 points of articulation. It's going to have, there's a huge write-up of this on T-Formers. There's a huge write-up right there, you can see. So what it's saying is 2 cyber blades, a pair of wrist cannons, a pair of mega blasters with firing missiles, metal chain, connection part, 2 connection parts, 3 interchangeable face plates, pair of fists, relaxed hands, action hands, weapon holding hands, and a DLX stand. So this is official. It's licensed by Hasbro, licensed by Takara, and that is why it looks exactly what you want it to look like. It looks incredible. If you want to see this without the glare, guys, head to T-Formers right now, or indeed Threezero's own website. This is very similar to the DLX, as in, what I'm trying to say is the size of the figure and how articulate it is similar to the Megatron that I reviewed from the Siege. Of course, I mean, they're not exactly the same figures, but what I'm trying to do is give you an idea of the size and the scale of this. And as I say, this is what you would call a very, very deluxe high-end action figure. It doesn't transform. That's why it looks exactly like it does. They don't have to worry about hiding things away, extra limbs, extra hands, etc. It is just, there you go, that's an idea from the back. So it will have full ab crunch, full leaning over, all that sort of stuff. Here's the firing missiles. It's the first time Threezero have done anything like that. There is your multiple different face ways of displaying the figure, and there is some beautiful promotional images right there. The only thing with this that's negative is it's going to be about $280, and yeah, that's the only negative. Very quickly, third party, Dr. Wu are teasing us now with their take on a Volcanicus. They've teased us with the picture there of Grimlock, Dinosaur King, again not licensed by Hasbro, can't call him Grimlock, can't call it Volcanicus, it is going to be Dinosaur King. Right, very quickly, shows his pre-order page, loads of the figures that were, I suppose, revealed at the last TFCon event, loads of fans toys, loads of fans hobby, loads of anything you can think of. All 3 third-party companies and official, including that's the insane YOLO Park Drift there, which looks beautiful. DNA upgrade kits, more Doctor Wu figures, New Age figures, Magic Square figures, as I've already mentioned, Threezero and YOLO Park. They've also got loads of blockies, loads of Takara, including the new Missing Links, the new Masterpiece, the movie Masterpiece, the MPGs, the Zords, the Zoids, AMK Machina, and loads of others. Too much to go through this morning. I perhaps should have shortened that a little bit. But anyway, guys, loads of things going on in the world of Transformers. Let me know what you're excited for in that. Thanks for watching. Take care.